Thank you, Matthew. We're here in the Gitaarsalon in Enkhuizen. The fact that we had a marvelous time in the Concertgebouw, the Spiegelzaal. All right, Matthew. What about this event?
The Concertgebouw.
Yes.
It was an incredible event. Probably the most exciting concert I've ever given in my life, actually. And a real honour, and I had complete privilege to be in such a fantastic concert venue that so many wonderful musicians have played in before. So from my own perspective, it was really an honour. From a musician's perspective, it was quite nerve-wracking.
I can imagine why.
Yeah, but great.
Yeah.
The concert was going out on radio, which made it even have a different aspect, feeling to it as well. So it was different. Microphones there, and knowing that there was many people listening at home as well as in the hall itself. But it was fantastic.
Okay. What was actually your first intention to choose the guitar when you were a young child?
Oh, okay. Really, it was my parents. Really, my father listened to a lot of music, lots of classical music, mostly a lot of opera and a lot of orchestral music. But he also listened to a lot of classical guitar music, especially guitarists like John Williams and Julian Bream. So I had lots of access to recordings of these musicians, and I heard a lot of it when I was growing up. And then I think I just said one day that I wanted to play the guitar, and a neighbour living across the road from my parents in a very small village in Scotland decided to buy me a guitar from a car boot sale, when people sell their second-hand possessions. So she bought a guitar, and it had all the same string. So it didn't have an E, a B, a G, a D, and an A and an E. It had one G string the whole way across. So someone had put 6 G strings on it. But I just, made a few noises on it, and eventually my parents gave me lessons.
Right.
So that was wonderful. So.
Wow. And is it the sound that attracted you to the instrument?
Yeah, the sound and the intimacy as well.
Intimacy.
Yeah, I don't really like particularly loud instruments at all, and I don't like loud noises particularly. I don't think, and I think that the human ears are quite small, and we live in small rooms and small houses and things, and I find the guitar one of the most perfect instruments in volume for so many different occasions. I think it's a beautiful instrument.
Think we should redefine what a lot of our guitarists consider virtuosic guitar playing?
That's a hard question.
Well,
you warmed up, but that's hard now. That's hard. We redefine what we class as virtuosic guitar playing.
Yes, not to play 1,000 notes in a minute,
okay.
but I have heard in the Concertgebouw your playing was more about how you would form one note.
Yeah.
Instead of sort of playing a lot of notes.
I think it's more lyrical, maybe that my approach to things, and more about a phrase and a shape.
Exactly.
Listening to a lot of opera when I was growing up and a lot of different music through my father's recordings was really helpful. And playing with other musicians, not guitarists, playing with flute players, playing with violinists. This gives you an insight into phrase and shape. But guitar players, we're always obsessed with how many notes we can play, and it's it's quite a cool instrument, and it's very fun to play lots of notes. And people that develop technically, so they can play 1,000 notes in a minute or something, it does wonders for their technical ability. But it's not developing musically. It's something else. I don't think we need to redefine it. I think it's natural that the guitar has developed to that level, that there are so many fantastic virtuosos out there now. I think the people that are most well known in the guitar world are known for their musicality. The real statesmen and women of the guitar. They're known for their interpretations, not their speed or their virtuosity.
Okay, that's reassuring. Let's say.
The phone call was from the maker of this instrument, Bert Quackle.
So really very
Yeah.
special.
Oh yeah,
indeed.
for me it was wonderful to hear from Bert. Bert made this instrument for me in 2000, so it's 10 years old. And it's the baby. It's a special one. It's an incredible instrument. Just so beautiful sounding and incredibly well made. And tomorrow I think we will visit Bert and take it home so it can see its maker. And let him hear it a little bit. He was really delighted to hear I was playing that
So he was
concerto.
really proud of it.
Very proud of it, yeah. Really singing as well, so it's a lyricism for me that I like. And it's also a very even guitar. So my guitar is called Marula.
Marula.
Marula. That's it. And I think that's a blackbird.
Now I know why the first CD is called Marula.
Yeah.
Well, let's leave it at that then. Okay, thank you, Matthew.
No problem.